Hey everybody, welcome to today's 10-minute stretch. We're going to be doing something just a little bit different today than we did last time, where we're going to be focusing a little bit more on balance. So we're going to have some balance exercises as well as just some balance stretches in there as well. Balance has been a very highly requested thing from you guys, and so I'm excited to deliver this to you guys today, and hopefully we'll do some more here in the future. So like Amelia said, you're gonna need a chair. Any kind of chair works, doesn't matter, just something there for support. And then you're gonna need a ball, a small ball, tennis ball, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you can't find a ball, just grab something that you can toss in the air. That's all we're gonna be using it for today. And so I'll let you guys take a couple seconds to grab what you need, and we will go ahead and get started. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with just a march, okay? So we're gonna get right into it, swinging the arms, lifting the legs. Something that I've talked a lot about is the importance of warming up, which, yes, we're not doing an entire big workout, but we are gonna be moving our body, and so it's important to get our muscles and our heart rate kind of warmed up. So we're gonna be doing this here for a little bit. Feel free to increase it by raising your legs up. This is also a good stretch here in the hamstring, so bringing your legs up higher is always a nice thing. We'll do a couple seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, so the first exercise or stretch that we're gonna do is we're gonna be shoulder width apart with our legs, slight bent at the knee. We're gonna bring our arms out slightly to the side, and we're just gonna look side to side, okay? So bringing yourself back to center each time, and rotating just your neck. You don't want to rotate your body. This is stretching your neck muscles. This is also shifting your focus frequently to allow your body to focus on balance. A challenge too is every time you look at a certain vantage point, pick something different to look at. That'll kind of also shift your focus a little bit as well. We have about 3 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do here is involving our core. So we're gonna be still feet shoulder width apart, slight bent at the knee, and we're just gonna be twisting, okay? So we're not twisting our entire body out of control. We wanna make sure our feet are grounded on the floor, our hips and our legs are stable, and we're just twisting our core. Basically the foundation to balance is core strength. You have to have core strength in order to have improved balance. So I love this exercise, and it gives you a nice stretch in the spine, really elongates your spine. And you can also, if you put your fingertips on your core, you can feel your little core muscles working, and that's what we want here. So we want that core engaged. We'll do a few more here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, so as we go along, things are gonna get a little bit more challenging. So make sure you have your chair nearby for support. The next thing we're gonna do is calf raises. So calf raises are awesome for balance, but we're gonna do it a little bit differently. So instead of just your general stance, calf raises, we're placing one foot in front of the other. So heel to toe, you can start with whatever leg you want first, and we're just coming up nice and slow. Have your chair here for support if you need to hang on, but you can also play around with your arms. This is gonna increase the challenge of balance. So you can have your arms at your side, you can have your arms out. The most challenging part is having your arms all the way up. That decreases your area, so it can be a little bit more challenging. But we'll do a few more here on this side. 3, 2, and 1. And let's switch sides. So placing the other foot in front of your other foot, heel to toe. I'll do it on this side so you guys can see a little bit better. And we're just, again, coming up. So make sure you have your chair nearby if you need it. And this is really helping those little tiny muscles in your foot to engage, stretching your calf muscle, working your calf muscle, and then working that balance as well. So again, play with your arms. We want this to be challenging but doable, right? So don't make it easy on yourself. Give yourself a challenge if you want. I'm gonna come up here. I might lose my balance. That's why we have the chair, right? We'll do a few more here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay. So the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna involve the chair this time. So place your chair behind you. And we're gonna do some just easy sitting in the chair and coming back up. So this may seem a little bit silly, but this is a really common activity of daily living, right? How many times do we get up off the chair, off the floor, anything, out of our car? So this is one of the best things you can do to make that activity a little bit easier. Play around with your arms. This helps engage your core by having your arms up. You can have them out at the side. I have the wall here. And then you can have them kind of close to you as well. Whatever's most comfortable. We'll do a few more here. 3, 2, and last one. Awesome. Okay, this is fast paced, so we're moving right along. You guys are doing awesome. So our next exercise, again, it's getting a little bit more difficult as we go. So we're gonna be doing a high knee opposite arm raise. So this is going to really work your balance. So we're gonna start by bringing your left leg up and your right arm up. And we're gonna have one fluid motion here, up and down. This is gonna work those muscles in your feet. If you need to have that chair nearby, please have it there for support. The higher you raise your leg, the more challenging. So if you can only get it a few inches off the ground, that's fine. If you can get it all the way up here, that's great. Do whatever is challenging but doable, okay? In 3, 2, and last one. Okay, switching sides. Anytime you do an exercise on one side, always do it on the other. And this might also give you an idea of what side is stronger, which side needs a little bit more help when it comes to balance. So right leg, left arm, and we're up. Having that chair there for support if you need it. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. That's gonna also increase the challenge of balance here. Great job, you guys. Couple more here. I'm starting to feel that warmth in my feet and my muscles. They're definitely working. 2 more here. And last one. Awesome. We have 2 more exercises left. So this next one, you can place your chair in front of you for support, but what we're gonna be doing is a side step to a back step, okay? So this is gonna work your range of motion a little bit with that balanced support leg. So we're gonna come out to the side and then step back. So we're not lunging, we're just stepping with a slight bend in the knee. And the key here is when you meet back in the middle, don't let your traveling foot tap the ground, okay? So we wanna come down, up, and back. And that's gonna work your balance there. If you need to touch, that's fine. I'm not saying don't do it if you need to, but adding that extra challenge in there will help improve your balance. Hold on to that chair in front of you if you need it. We'll do one more here. And last one. Awesome. So again, same thing on the other side. When you do something on one side, you do it on the other. So we're gonna step out with the opposite leg, raise up and back, up and out, up and back. using that chair for support. This is kind of an example of how you can do it, is hanging on to that chair if you need it, okay? You can even hang on with one hand. Whoa, see, I almost lost my balance. See, we're not all perfect, right? This is why we do this. A few more here. And last one. Awesome. Okay, so our last exercise is difficult, and this is why I saved the best for last. So this is where your tennis ball or your object comes into play. So grab your ball, have your chair close by for this one, okay? You're gonna probably need it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna work our balance and our mind. So we're first gonna lift our left leg up, have the ball in your right hand, and we're gonna toss the ball in the air. Okay, so this is challenging. If you need that chair for support, that's what it's there for, okay? Hold on to it. If you find this really challenging, don't throw the ball. You can just raise your hand up and down, okay? This one's hard though. If you drop the ball, don't feel bad. This is probably one of my favorite balance exercises because it works your, like I said, your brain and those teeny tiny muscles in your foot. We'll do one here and switch sides. So bring that chair around if you need it. Lifting your right leg, left hand with the tennis ball, and the level or the height that you have your leg, the more challenging. So if you need to keep your leg just hovering over the ground, that's perfectly fine. You can have it up high or just kind of hanging out in the middle, okay? So we're tossing the ball, but we're also staying on one foot if you can. Use that chair for support. And I like this one because we lose our balance not when we're standing still, but when we're moving, right? We don't ever lose our balance most of the time when we're just standing here. So this creates that movement, that natural movement that normally you would have in your upper body while focusing on your balance in your lower body. I almost lost my balance, see? We'll do a few more here, you guys. 1 and 2. Awesome. So that one's hard. If you found that that one was like absolutely not doable, that's why we do these. So do this multiple times, do it to where you are able to get really fancy with it and throw that ball up in the air and have your leg up as high as you can. So let's move the chair and the tennis ball out of the way. And we're just gonna end with a nice slow jog, or not jog, nice slow walk here. Kind of getting those muscles loosened up a little bit since we just used a lot of small muscles in our legs. So while this wasn't necessarily a stretch, you're still working and elongating those muscle fibers and stretching those muscle fibers when it comes to balance. So feel free to repeat those exercises every once in a while. They're quick, short, to the point, they're effective. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to bring you guys some more balance workouts in the future. So thank you so much for joining me for our balance stretch class, and we'll see you guys next time.